All right, what's going on, everybody? Got another Sunday, kind of midweek round, I guess. I've been away for a little bit, so I've had a chance to go play, and this is kind of my time of year to do that before we kick off the winter and all that stuff. So I'm going to play one of the courses I just got to go play, which is actually Valhalla down in Louisville. So I'm excited. I actually haven't played it on here yet, so I just kind of want to see what it's like and what it looks like, compared to playing out there, and again, go from there. So we'll get it started. We're gonna play auto putt still. I've got one more golf trip coming up. I got one more golf trip coming up. Actually, when we played this course, drove down the night before. We actually played at French Lick that day before. So what that let us do is we played the Ross course there. I'm actually going back there. We're going to play all the courses there. So excited for that. But we're playing number one here. Actually, I had like 130 in when we played it. We're playing the same tees. Wind, I believe this one was pretty downwind at the time and very firm. They just did a renovation. Same pin that we had actually, but it does look how it does look, so that's cool. And that's a 7-iron. And I think I hit it too hard. Yeah, I mean, it was 167. I could have tried for a hard 8. I decided to go 7. The reason for that was there is a little fall off in front. Makes actually a little bit of a challenging up and down. So you can see I'm going to working on chipping a lot this year. Okay, you're going to see me talking about my chipping a ton. I just have to get better at it. So, I'm going to be working on some technique. And namely, I want to hit lower tee shots. So, or lower chip shots, I'm sorry. I also want to hit the ball lower with the rest of my game. But, I'm going to be working on that. So I'm probably going to, my guess is I'm going to struggle a little bit with that, which is fine. But, we'll kind of see. Let's see, we got driver here. So we are playing the same tees that we played, 7,300 yards, which is ironically not the back tees. Goal here is anywhere down the right at that bunker. That's what my caddy Scotty told me when we were there. He said, just hit it at the bunker. Don't mess with the left side. It gets quick down there. So we'll take it there. Yeah, we played 7,300 yards. I actually had a 4-iron in this one. I hit it really good. Again, kind of like the wind direction was kind of downwind. So we're going to try to blast 3-wood up there, get up and down for a birdie. But, I mean, what a wonderful golf course, as you can imagine. I didn't crush that. So anywhere right, though, gets you a chance to get up and down, as long as you're not over the woods. Has a very good look to it. The only thing I would say is like this right side of the property where it's like an absolute mountain. So you're not like, once you go past like the cart path, you're basically nothing over there. So, all right, we got 63 out of the rough. So it should run a little bit. Gonna try to land it like 55-ish. I think I did pretty good. I mean, obviously the result was good. That's where I like to check out. So again, just doing a little tiny change there, trying to hit it a little lower. So let's just take a look at our numbers here. Oop, wrong one. So carry raw 57. So pretty good. I did a pretty good job there of trying to hit a 56 yarder out of the rough, right? So that was the goal. And then we get to a couple of pretty tough holes to be honest here. This front side had a few pretty tough ones, especially from back here. But it was really cool to see. You know, I've watched the Ryder Cup here. I watched, PGA Championships here. So it was pretty cool to kind of see the golf course. I'm going 4-iron because it's better to be long and just get on the green. So maybe too long, that's going to be 3-putt. Ah, man, too long. So I should have gone 5 there. Brutal. Should have gone 5. I flushed that. Flushed that. Did do my stack workout too before the start of the day, or before this. I'm up to 300 yards of potential distance, so, that's swinging real fast. And, would I actually play that? I'm not sure. So I would guesstimate, I'm kind of right where I've been, which is like 290-ish, if it's firm and getting some roll. I didn't hit that good. Try to hit it a little harder. Gut's talking about the stack and said, all right, I'm going to hit this hard. So, right stuff. So, let's see if we can do it. I birdied this hole when we played there. So that was fun. It says it's just regular rough, which is true. This rough wasn't crazy if you found it. It was findable a lot of times, and you could play from it. Some spots, not so much, but most of them, I would say, were pretty good. So we're going to hit an 8-iron. And see how it comes out. That's the only, question mark is how are we going to come out. So, bite. All right, we're in there. So that actually would have been a good shot. That's pretty much where I hit my ball in real life. So, not bad. And then let's see here. We're going to go, this hole got me in real life because, I thought you could cut the bunker. And I thought I hit a perfect drive over this bunker on the right. And then the wind was moving a little like left to right. And there's like a little bit of tall grass. I was just on the edge. I actually hit it on the green and then I 3-putted it. But it was, just not the right line to take, I would say. All right, here we go. Felt pretty good. Kind of like that drive. You see how that grass sticks in over on the side there? So like you go right over the bunker, you're like, oh, it's going to be fine. And then the grass comes in and you're like, oh, never mind. It's not fine. So let's see, 6-iron. We're going to try to maybe just a touch left of that flag. I didn't want to cut it that much. Get up. Yeah, I don't want to cut it that much. I was trying to kind of hit that front left corner, but it's still a good shot. Still a good shot, just, Now we got a bunker shot, which I used to like. I used to be a big bunker shot fan. 12-yard. That felt pretty good. Oh, didn't get it. Bite. Thought that felt pretty good, but again, really trying to work my way through all of this. So this hole was kind of brutal. Here, inside out, swinging as fast and all of that. So what I'm going to do is just hit driver, but in real life, what we did was I hit 3-wood because I didn't want to go through. But that really just leaves you another 3-wood. So I went 3-wood here, and there's really like no choice. But to do that. Guy I was playing with, he hit his 3-wood and he got a little aggressive. Like I was down on this line, a little bit back. He got a little aggressive, was on the right side, and he had like a hybrid in. So at least he hit it that, but I guess they changed this for the Ryder Cup. They said it used to be a green, basically right on the other side of that tall grass on the water, so it'd be like a wedge in. But they definitely have some room at this place, so they used it. Oh, I hit it terrible. Yep, just clanky. Clanky. So that was not the most focused swing. All right, let's see what we got. 41. So again, this is my newer technique. And what I'm trying to do is move my center a little bit. So I'm trying to get a little bit of shift on my chips and a little bit more active with my body. So I've been doing a drill. I'll do it on this one. It's not how I'm going to actually chip, but it's like a Furyk drill. You know, what you see with Furyk swinging the club, where his body goes crazy. That's the idea here. Like it's just all, like you just drive the body as much as you can. Now, I have a hard time getting it out there as much as I would like, but the contact is great. I can hit it kind of the height I want. Now, I got to get used to the distance, but, you know, that's what the winter's for. We're here to work on things, and, you know, I'm not here to try and shoot the lowest. It's nice when you play well in this, but it's not the main goal. I'd rather be working on stuff. So par 5, left fairway. There's another tee box 100 yards back. So this hole is 600 yards. It's backed by the other green. And so you can actually see it. There's this creek. If you look at the bottom of the map on the right, it's just on the other side of that creek. So you tee off that. That's where this left fairway actually comes in play. Otherwise, you can hit it, but you're just laying up. Like you're hitting such a short shot. So you can actually get closer if you go to the right fairway. Hit that one pretty good. This is going to kick left. Maybe not. So, I mean, a good drive. Good drive, 260 carry. You know, it's about right. Maybe a little bit, but again, I don't know if I'm swinging as fast as I would. So, you know, we'd have to test that. But the big thing here would be when we played here, the rough was actually no joke. Like, really no joke. So, I want to get it up there. I'm in this rough. I'm going to hit a 2-iron. Hoping it's, I think it's the right club. I am going to be looking at my clubs this winter. I'm going to be trying to do a little work with them. This one in particular, I like it, but I got to stiffen the shaft up a little bit. So I'm going to actually try to shorten the club a little. So like I hit that good, but that is what I've been getting, is like a little bit of an extreme tail to the right. Like, you know, I like the distance of the club. You know, when I hit it good, it's like 230. But it's been a little wild for me. So, let's see. 45. But we're okay. So again, I'm going to try that. Actually, I'm probably going to have to swing a little more normal. This has got to be like a 55, 60-yard shot. So when I get to those distances, I basically treat them like a normal swing. And I'm honestly pretty good at them. I work on those a lot. So obviously I've made 2 birdies when I've had that spot. So there is something to be said for just getting it to your yardage. However, you know, I do just want to be able to, you know, get up and down from anywhere. What happens if I miss a green or something, you know? So a very smooth 7 for me. I pulled it, felt the face close. Distance wasn't terrible. This would be a fun shot. I don't think you'd actually be on this edge. So these bunkers here are deep. Probably Probably some of the deepest I've played. You know, like this is a good 5. This one's not even that deep, and this would be about a good 5-6 feet below the surface. So what that means is, and then it like runs away. So this shot would be very difficult. What you would need to do is, it's got to go high, and you got to pray to get some spin on the ball. So we'll see. Sit. So I kind of landed that in a perfect spot where it killed it, because I landed on the edge of the green. So that worked. But yeah, I do like, one of my favorite things is I do like how you play the bunkers. Like, you got to feel like it's not just a chip shot like you would get in some other ones. So, oh, this is nice. They fixed an issue that I was having where you couldn't aim by touching the screen. So that's nice. My touch screen's a little more responsive. That's sweet. That's why I love GS Pro. They're going to be working on it. They're always going to be making it better. Ah. Didn't get that one as good as I wanted. A little high. We're going to have a little distance in. It's all right. Again, on this one, I think I hit one. I had like 130 in. This one plays a good 10 up. So, you know, I hit. Actually, I probably was right around here, to be honest. This is one of the cooler tee shots, one of the cooler holes coming up to the clubhouse. Up 10. So yeah, I'm gonna play just a smooth 8. I don't think 9 can get there, and you know, obviously want to be a little bit long. Hit it pretty good. I like how I hit it. It's just, see, that's where I shouldn't have, when I played it in real life, it was like, the guy told me, I was like, oh, really? It's that much up? He's like, oh, yeah. So I shouldn't have taken anything off of that. I should have wailed away on that. You know, I said it. And this bunker is extremely deep as well. So same kind of idea. Got to go a little bigger than the last one. Kill it in that slope. Yeah. See if we could hit that slope. Again, I like how that worked. Getting that feeling of moving forward. So on to 10. So we did not play this tee. We played up a little bit. I think they actually have 2 tees. I mean, it was crazy. I think the tips at this place was 76.50 or something. We were right around 73. And I would probably guess 72. Probably a little even less based on where the tee positions were. Although on 18, we just said screw it, and we went to the back box anyway. Even though there's no tee marker there, but we just teed it up there. But a little right. So this hole was challenging. This hole got me a little bit. It's not super challenging. Oh, trees, get down. You know, you can play and stuff. Like the trees weren't like overly penalizing, kind of like this. You know, yeah, there was some hills and stuff, but you could move the ball. So it was nice. Like there's only one hole, I think, and I think it's 12 coming up, where you would run into some issues. This one a little bit, but a lot of things when I played it, I would love, oh man, I just clipped that. I would love to play the course again, because I've got some knowledge now, and like this hole was 1, so I actually missed it left here. I was on basically where I'm at now, just left, actually like right by this tree. And, you know, so I was trying to play a hook up to the right, and I didn't realize like right gets real bad real quick. So I was in like tall grass, then out of the tall grass I went over. Over is absolutely dead. But if you want to see a shot, you know, Rory hit that 5 wood in the PGA. Man, I hit that hard too. I really did hit that one good. Stop. Uh-oh. I don't know what's over there. You know what we're going to do is we are going to re-hit that one. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of there. So it'll mess our score up a little bit, but I have no idea where I'm at. Man, I'm hitting them so good. Like, where am I aiming? Okay, hold on. Oh, we'll take that. So there's this fairway runs a ton, and like, so Rory hit, that's what I was going with all that, was Rory hit his 5-wood or whatever, and then this left side is super firm, like way out, and then it runs way downhill and it wraps around this bunker. So if you play anything to the left, it's gonna work its way down onto the green. And that's what he did. He hit like a runner, well, he almost topped it basically. Again, playing at about 60 because of the rough bite. Okay. So I like those 60 yardages. But yeah, it was just cool. It was a very, very cool course. I like how they've done a good job in the design of this. You know, you can definitely see the elevations, like down to the left is another hole. That's 15, and it's down there, you know, it's down in like a valley in a canyon. So you kind of working your way down away from the clubhouse, and then you work your way back up. That was a 6-iron. I felt like 5 was too much. So we're just going to try to hit 6 as hard as we can. Worked out pretty good. It was downhill as well, so probably didn't need, you know, I mean, that's a great shot. I'm not going to complain at all about that shot, but I probably didn't need to hit it even that far. So here's another hole that we really didn't know what to do. So it's really a driver, and it looks like you want to try to cut around the corner a little, and you just don't. You got to just play it out to the corner, and then you go across this little valley. So the goal is to stay left if you can. So, you know, I'm trying to hit a little draw there. That one felt pretty good. Touched too far left, but I'll take it. And yeah, you're going to just have like 6, 5. If I was a little more right, I'd have maybe a 7 in. But yeah, this hole was brutal. Kind of like this, where it's like, all right, what do I do? Because you get off the edge. I was on the right edge, and you're blocked out. Like, I had to lay it up, and then I got up and down, actually. But, you know, I really had no chance to get at the green. So we're going to kind of do the same. I'm going to try and get it up on that right edge. If I can. So that was a 4-iron out of the rough. I mean, this shot's going to be fantastic. Get off the green. So, I mean, that's as good as I can do. I was trying to cover it up that bunker and, you know, play for this shot. So this would be a perfect chance for me to work on my short game, because these are the chips that drive me nuts. Like the basic of basic, you know. In real life, I would putt this, but on the fringe. But, you know, if I was a couple more yards off and whatever, you got to chip it. So that's where I'm feeling like my body is just absolutely furicking it. So again, I like the contact. I'm going to be a little off on all of that. But I like the contact. I'm okay with that. All right. Score's going up a little because I had that one hole. So this was a cool hole. This is the signature hole, the island hole. Got some really cool pictures of this one. So playing it down, and then we'll wedge it across. Hit it pretty good. So again, there's just that little bit of tail. It's like, I know I hit it good, but when you're getting like a little tail like that, to me, that just tells me the shaft of the club just isn't 100% what I need it. And I actually want to do that with my 3-wood as well. Got a 9-iron here. You got to cover the island Waterfall's looking interesting over there. There's a waterfall over there. It's pretty sweet. So we're going to try to hit 9, you know, out of the rough to an island green. You're just trying to get it on. So, you know, we'll take it. You know, you're not going to get, it's not going to be able to control the spin as much. You can see 77% spin, all of that. So, you know, you just got to do what you got to do. So this one was just a tricky hole. You can try to feed it in. I'm going to just blast away with 8. It's a little up, but should be able to get it there. So I hit that pretty good. Go in. Ooh, almost landed in. You know, and a good shot. There's a big slope. Come on back. Hey-oh, we'll take it. So there is a big slope there where you kind of want to feed it in off the left and behind. So that worked out nice. And then we get into, this was my favorite part of the course. I mean, the 13th hole was cool and all that. I love that. But, you know, just the wind we were playing and stuff, you know, this hole was playing dead downwind. So I think I hit gap wedge in here. But it was pretty late in the day. So you got some pretty cool looks. As you were playing. So that was a good one. Feeling the driver. I was driving it. I've been driving it pretty good all year. Yeah, so that's felt pretty good. I've got 152, pretty flat. I'm gonna try to power 9 there. I am working on that this winter too. Kind of the same idea. I want to compress my irons a little more, so I'm trying to get a little more forward. Oh, and I didn't do it. That's kind of what I'm worried about with it. We got to try that again. It's the winter time. We will take our drop. Take a penalty to work on that. So don't be afraid to do that a little bit. We're not in super scoring mode right now. I want to work on stuff. So what I'm trying to do is bring it back, get more forward on the way down. That was better. That was better. And that'll hopefully, what I want it to do is bring my angle of attack getting a little bit more down. Like I'm pretty shallow, like negative, I'm like -0.5, or sometimes I'll be positive based on the day. So, you know, I'm trying to just get that just a little more under control. So I don't remember this hole being 500 yards, but apparently it is. Maybe we might have been 1 box up, to be honest. All right. Pretty good there. This looks a little narrow. I mean, maybe it was that narrow. I don't know. I remember playing this hole well. Well, this is going to be a chance for me. I'm going to try something with this hybrid again, or this driving iron. So again, I'm going to do a little work to it. .230. I'm going to try to play just a little draw. You know, trying to keep it from going right. So not bad. I just didn't hit it hard enough, but maybe that's what I got to do. Maybe I'm just swinging it poorly. But I do feel like, especially with the 3-wood, I got a little work on that. I love the 3-wood, but just getting it a little farther, a little lower. 13. So still working on that Furic finish. You know, if you watch it, it's this, clubs behind me. Not stuff I would necessarily say, yeah, you want to do that. But when you're working on stuff, you do things, you know, you do what you need to do to feel it and make changes. So that's the key. All right. This hole got me too. I think I made a triple or a double on this hole. I was playing pretty good. I ended up shooting 80. So I birdied 18 to shoot 80. That was nice. Pull. So that's the one I get to when I'm trying to draw it where I'm hanging back and that club exits. You know, so I don't hit very good draws off the tee particularly. So it's another reason we want to work on it. So just a little punch out, you know. Oh, okay. All right, so we're gonna play from that. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna try to thread that needle. Huh. So this is where I'm going to try something out too. Let's use this old sim drop feature. I just saw that. So I actually like that. I mean, obviously it's like cheating, right? But you get to actually, you know, if you find yourself in a spot, so I could have used that on 10, right? I could have used that on 10 instead of taking all the penalties and stuff and just re-hitting. You can actually move it. So that's a good addition because you get that once in a while. You don't know where you're at. So trying to just sting this 3-wood out of the deep rough. You know, we're not gonna get there, but we can at least advance it. All right, so this is where what made me start realizing I need to hit down on it more. My wedges, just not getting them there as far as I want. Hitting them right at it and just coming up short. So this will be a big test. Sand wedge here. So I want to hit this club 115. So I'm trying to hit it 115 there. I really don't, again, I don't care what I do. So 111 on the launch monitor, game conditions, 117. So I like it. So that's awesome. That's what we're looking for. So some good feels there. Again, working on this chipping. So hopefully you can see how I'm kind of approaching, you know, working, you know, this off season, how I approach it. You know, yeah, we're going to play these rounds and we want to play and hit good shots, but at the same time, you know, hopefully you see like you need to work on stuff. You know, if you're just doing the same thing and you're not trying things, you know, that is the best part of a sim. Best part of the sim is that you get to try stuff. You don't have to go pay your round. You've already made the investment, so I can just work on stuff. And then I'll try it outside too, but I can get a lot of work on it, trying new moves. Driver, I absolutely nuked that one. That one I liked. Should give me a chance to go for it. And this was close to the pin we had when I went. So when I played this, I actually hit it in the bunker just left of me. Like the one you can see right there. That's where I hit it. Can't remember if it was downwind. I believe it was downwind a little. I mean, it was late at this point, so not much wind. But I was like, all right, it's like 250 up there to the green, out of the bunker. I tried to hit this. I topped it. Actually ended up okay. I was like 130 out and got it up and down, so it was nice. But we're gonna try to get the 3-wood all the way up there. So kind of the same idea. I didn't flush that one, but I am trying to cover them more, try to launch them a little bit more. So I didn't hit that good, but that's all right. I'm still working on it. Still gonna get it. And then, like I said, I might have to do a little shaft change. We'll see. I'm swinging faster than I was last year. So, you know, that's one of the products. A little 30-yarder. We're going to play about 35 out of the rough. Felt like I hit that too hard. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I did hit it a little too hard. Come on back. Keep coming. That's it. All right, par. So you can see, having some fun. Not the greatest score. That's okay. Not really worried about that. Trying some things out. Cool to play the course. Excellent job by whoever designed Valhalla. This very much resembles it. A lot of cool things with the details and stuff. So good job by them. But see, with some of the stuff I'm going to be working on, you should be working on it too. That's going to be what helps you get better, is trying things out. We're not trying to be perfect all the time. We are trying to get a feel and work on things. So good luck with it, and let's get better this winter.